All right, here we go with yet another way to build up your grip strength and the flexors and extensors, well, primarily the flexors of your forearm. In this video, we'll be utilizing the weight plates themselves. The first one is going to be called the hub grip, and that's where you grip the inside hub. That's that area that around the hole of the weight where you put it on the bar, where you grip that with your fingers. Now, you're really going to have to look around your gym to find some of those odd weight plates, and preferably they be Olympic weight plates, the one with the 2-inch hole, because standard weights generally don't have a raised hub. But look hard in your gym and find the Olympic plates that have the deep hub. Most of the plates have a really shallow hub, and those won't work for the hub grip. So you need to use an Olympic plate. Those are the ones with the big 2-inch hole in them. They have to have a fairly good raised hub there in the center around the hole. Alright, now getting your fingers around there and picking that weight up is an excellent way to develop grip strength, especially if you're going to do static holds or some range of motion movements with that weight plate. I do suggest you start with the lightest weight possible if you've never done hub grips, so that you get a feel for it and then work your way up to the heavier plates. Now, the next little demonstration in this video will be called the plate pinch, and that's where you use 2 or more weight plates. You pinch them together and hold them. You can do static holds and range of motion stuff just like with the hub grip. It doesn't matter with this exercise if you use the Olympic plates or the standard size plates. The idea is to be able to pinch 2 or more plates together. And again, you'll start with a lighter weight and work your way up. But you can do static holds, range of motion type stuff, and that'll really build up your grip strength as well and give you some strong forearms. So the key to strength and not burning out your forearms before your target muscles have gotten their workout is that grip strength. So watch these 2 exercise demonstrations using weight plates. Another way to work on your grip strength is called the hub lift. If you notice, these particular Olympic plates, and they're Olympic plates because they have the 2-inch hole, unlike standard, which has the 1-inch hole, they have a raised hub in the middle. Now, not all of the Olympic plates have such a pronounced hub. You want to try and find the ones in your gym that do. So we're going to do what we call hub grips. Okay? We'll start with the little boy, and that's where you should start too. Even if you have strong forearms, you probably want to start with the light one, because this is an exercise that you've probably never done before. So it's always best to start lighter and then work your way up to the heavier. So let's go down to the floor with this. Simply get your fingers around the hub and pick it up. Okay? Hold on to it as long as you can. You can also do range of motion type exercises with it.
Wow.
And try not to lose it. That increases your grip strength. The longer you can hold it, the better. Once you get to a point where you can hold this thing for 45 seconds to a minute,
that's good.
There's a 5-pounder. Now,
When you do these, it's always best to start from the floor because that's a longer and greater distance you have to pick it up. But just like the 2.5 pounder, practice your static hold and range of movement motions with it.
Wow.
That will help increase your grip. Alright, so start with the little weight, work your way up. And make sure you try to find the weights that have the deep hub. Alright, a lot of the Olympic weights have a very short hub. Another thing you can do with these is hang them off your fingertips and just kind of do little fingertip curls.
Oh, wow.
Alright, that all works these little tiny muscles in the forearm and increases your grip strength. As you master this for about 10 to 15 reps, move up to a heavier weight. Once you get up to the big heavy guys, the 45 pounders, you might have to use both hands to do those little finger curls. So there's yet another exercise.
Okay.
Alright, I've got one other gripping exercise to do with the weight plates. And we'll start with the 2.5 pounders and then move up to the 5 pounders. What you do is you get 3, the 2.5 pounders. That will equal 7.5 pounds. Okay? Take 2 of them and lay them so that the stamped side is up. Stack one more plate on there and then flip your last plate over. Now if you look, I've got a plate sandwich. Alright? Notice the smooth surface, and I got a smooth surface in. This is called the plate pinch. Pick up the plates and squeeze it so you don't lose that little plate.
Oh, cool.
And just like when we did the hub grip, you can do range of motion, lifts, curls, floor touches, come up, and then of course you'll switch hands and do the same thing. Once you've mastered using the 3 2.5 pound plates, you can then move to your 5 pound plates. Again, you want to put the stamped surfaces together so you have smooth surfaces that you're going to grip. 2 plates. Out, down, range of motion, whatever you need to do. Same with the other side. You can do static holds. Go floor, up, and up. As you get into the heavier weights, you only need to use 2 plates. Because, if you notice here, this 45 pound plate is pretty wide. Can you imagine if you have small hands trying to get 3 of those? And it would take an incredible amount of grip to be able to pinch 3 45 pound plates. So, that's the last of our exercises for grip strength using just the weight plates.